About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starting pitcher, Bryce Elder. What do you look for here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And oh no, that got him off the mask again. That is twice now. Got him. Run away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Miguel Rojas at the plate, late with the swing there. And the 0-1.
No, that's out.
Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Outside, that's a ball.
Want to know to Freddie Freeman.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. On the ground,
that's
right
a foul
side.
Ball.
And foul ball. That one missed. And ball four,
take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Max Muncy, another solid power season. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouls it back with two strikes. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Jackknifes out of the way. One out. Runners at first and second. Bounce to the right side.
Foul
and
ball.
It goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering
Ball.
is outside.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Outside with a
ball.
breaking ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Mateo under it. That's out number 2.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Right through there for a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
No, that's down. Ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one almost got him. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And another fastball almost gets him. And they're all
Take your
loaded
base.
up.
Ball
2
4.
walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And that drops in for a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. To third, Riley. As they escape the bases loaded jam. And the Dodgers leave them loaded. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Ball.
Oh, that got away
That
from
hit
him.
him. Take your
And
base.
he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Matt Olson down.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
2-0
Ball.
count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Misses again,
Ball.
5 in a row. And that is in for a strike. 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him swinging.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singy.
Yeah, it's really tough for any team that struggles to get on base. Dramatic home runs and base-clearing hits do more for a team than just change the score. Good teams feed off that stuff.
Jorge Mateo now. And there's a foul ball. That
Right
one
two.
finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Tucker gets under it. He's got it.
Batting fourth, catcher, Jonah.
So digging in, Jonah Heim. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, he gloves it to second,
No,
but he beats the throw.
Hey.
Save.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Ball.
Yastrzemski, the lead runner at second. Heim on at first with 2 down. Swing and he popped it up. Betts settles underneath it. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back at Truist Park and at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Ciani. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ground ball left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
No,
The
he
throw is
saved.
late, and they come away without an out.
Batting eighth, right field.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That's in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay, he's in there.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
There goes Tucker. Fouls away the first offering. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Right through there for a strike. Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, one out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen, and the inning is over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Glasnow back to work.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fought off foul. A quick throw to first. Harris back on a dive. Line drive, knocks it down. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Eli White.
Eli White digs in now. Late swing fouled off. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Got him. And that will end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Atlanta, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Swings through that one. Gets a piece and stays alive. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Out of here. That one felt good. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Muncy in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Ball, that's low. That's down, that's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The 2-2 now. Strike him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Mookie to hit. Walked his first time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Up. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Seems the breaking stuff has confused him a few times already, and there's another example of it right there.
Slider for a strike. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Mike.
On an infield single his first time. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Brings it in for the third out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And the 1-0. Inside, almost got him.
Hee-haw!
The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Olsen in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo. Flied to right his first time.
That missed. That's a ball. Ball.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Now one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Here comes a 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. Tucker under this one. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off for
onto the
Los
fourth,
Angeles,
Kyle
right
Tucker
fielder,
steps to the
Kyle
plate for the
Tucker.
Dodgers.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground right side. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball two. Swings and sends a rocket to right. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ohtani at the plate now, and that's strike one. Two down, nobody on.
Just
missed.
missed
That's
with
a
a
ball.
good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Strike two.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Waldrop warming up as well.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And you're tied up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Dodgers lead one, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom 4. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And
No,
downstairs.
that's down. Ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Smith down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next, Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1.
Mauricio Dubon.
And that is out of play. The Dodgers
Leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that drops in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2 stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. Another strikeout for Glasnow.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here is Austin Riley. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
No, that's high.
The 1-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. That clips the corner. Good eye right there. It. Michael Harris the second. Next to bat for the Braves. And a payoff pitch. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Center fielder, Michael Harris.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one fouled off. Fouled off left side. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
No, that missed.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
No, that's in.
That's a strike, and the count is 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dubon to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 down, bases empty. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He is struck out, and he is walked. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
No, that's out.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the left fielder, Eli White.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. The Braves trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Check swing, went around. Strike one. Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. New pitcher for the Braves, Ian Hamilton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
That's inside. Ball.
2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The 1-0. Slider right there. Hamilton, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. The 1-2.
No, that's low. Ball.
And there's a ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Michael Ciani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at second.
That's a ball.
And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He'll score. It's 2-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the
Hooked around that pitch on the
Left
outside,
fielder,
but he was still able to square it up
Hernandez.
pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ian Hamilton is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Hurston Waldrop. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Good
Ball,
spot
that's
for the
down.
hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That
Yeah!
one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Ciani over at second. Tucker at first with no outs. This one in the air right field. And that
Ball.
one is foul foul, so we'll try it again. Here's the 2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Yastrzemski has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Lopez, the right-hander, also getting loose.
It's a big
Ball.
opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. First and third, 1 down. Just
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. In to score from third. And they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. The flip. There's one. And that's 2. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Matt Olson. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Tucker on his way over. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop.
Now in for the Braves, Jorge Mateo.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And now 1 and 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that. Catcher has it, fires to first. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Kind of marked that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
2 outs, base is empty. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Jonah Heim. And there's a foul ball. Glass now back to work. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one misses. 2-2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Ground ball to the right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Leading off for Los
Freddie
Angeles.
Freeman will
First
come up
baseman,
to hit.
Freddie
He
Freeman.
blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And that one pulled foul.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. He gets there with the slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 3 in this one.
Down. Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. That
Over the
skips
fence.
over the fence,
Advance
so
to
it's an
second base.
automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here's Mookie now. Misses
Nope,
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Tap foul at the plate. Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's a ball.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of.
This one in the air, right field.
Ball went over the fence.
And
That's 2
that's an
bases.
automatic double as a run scores on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Michael Ciani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in there. It's 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. there, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Then it's 5-0. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aaron Bummer done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Danny Young on the pitch here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Kyle Tucker now at the plate.
Hee-ha!
Two outs and one in scoring position.
Ball!
Here's a 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at second. And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. And a 1-2 again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the 7th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
The 0-1.
Ball outside.
This one in the air, center field. Ciani should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley. And a big swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Foul ball there. The Dodgers leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball high. Ball up.
Three, two
No,
down.
ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Popped in the air, left field. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
Braves,
coming open instead of
center
staying
fielder,
closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Harris in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering misses. Ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Atlanta, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Tyler Kinley preparing to come on if needed. Suarez also getting ready. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One, 2 now. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, especially when it's a, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The 1-0. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And to a laydown.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Danny Young won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Righty reliever out of the pen, Robert Suarez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 down, bases empty. Miguel Rojas will hit next. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brusdar Graterol. He's been so good against lefties. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Line drive. One down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And next for Atlanta, Eli White, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready.
Ball.
Got him. 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So back to the top of the order. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Braves go down quickly here. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. We go to the 9th. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Ball. Ball. Low.
Suarez, 35 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 2-1. That one is
Ball.
upstairs.
That's up.
Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 1 for 4 with a double.
Yeah. That missed. That's a ball.
That one
Ball.
misses, and that's ball 2. Freeman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground to third, might be 2. They get 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Mookie now.
Ha!
Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
Ball.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. And that'll do it. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here is Matt Olson.
Oh, yeah. Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Mateo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. Braves down to their final out.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Jonah Heim.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim. 1 for 3. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.